An old footbridge across the Heathcote River sparked an unusual debate at Council today, but with a newer bridge within walking distance, the Council believes the demolition of the old one is unlikely to upset local residents.
Another bridge bites the dust, but it wasn't an easy decision for the Christchurch City Council today, who voted to demolish the nearly 55-year-old bridge in Woolston. Known as the Catherine Street or Radley Footbridge, the structure has sat broken and buckled for nearly 5 years due to the earthquakes. It was built back in the early 60s, located at a confluence of waterways in the Heathcote River. However, since the Canterbury quakes, the walkway has been closed to the public due to extensive damage, causing parts of the bridge to move out of place.
What we're advising, you've got a bridge 35 seconds away. Basically, it wouldn't be built, as we've said, if the other bridge had been in place at the time that this was built. It is severely damaged. We want to try and get on with the program to try and get the city back into some normality, and some we feel have got more strategic importance than others.
Earlier this month, Council were informed about the proposed removal or repair of the Woolston Bridge, looking at the possibility of replacing it, but the price was excessive. It's not the only bridge in the area. Just a short walk, less than 100 metres downstream from the soon-to-be demolished structure, stands a more modern footwalk, built 2 decades later in the 80s. And Tim Scandred believes it's a no-brainer that the earthquake-damaged bridge should go.
If this were in my ward and I had 2 bridges 35 seconds apart in the situation that we're in and to move forward, there would be no question that I would be more than happy for this bridge to go, and I would be telling my community that.
However, Hagley-Ferrymead councillor Yanni Johansson says nothing's been done to inform the public, wanting a consultation on the damaged bridge, an extra cost to the council.
For the local residents that live in this area, they have no knowledge of what this proposal is and have had no chance to give their views. I know you've said that it's not significant, but if you look at places like Medway Bridge, for example, if you look at some of the Helmore's Lane is another one, the community have expected to be involved, and they have been able to, but not in this particular case.
The cash-strapped local body had 4 options to go by from a skirt report back in November last year, with removing the bridge noted as being the preferred choice, which will now go ahead. So here were the numbers. Demolishing the footbridge would cost just over $141,000, and it will be removed in the near future. Other options included a few touch-ups of the existing timber piles, costing over $500,000 to repair, but it would only have a lifespan of 10 years and still be subjected to earthquake risk. Repairing the bridge to pre-earthquake standards would be slightly more expensive at around $600,000 to repair the timber piles, and would have a simplified design, but still at a risk through an earthquake. And the most expensive, to fully restore the Catherine Street footbridge and bring it up to earthquake strengthening standard, would cost $735,000, a price tag the council wasn't willing to pay.
In the 4 years, and I believe to council, and I don't know about to councillors, we have had no one come and have had any concerns about this bridge being closed. It just hasn't featured in a public radar.
So the footbridge will be demolished, a date not yet set when it will be gone in the near future. Jared McCulloch, CTV News.